Yo, what's going on, boys? This is Fake Today, I'm gonna show y'all some simple tips to increase your edit speed. So if you want to edit like this, these tips are gonna help you a ton. So basically, the main thing with this is to take in consideration that not everyone could be a fast editor. Obviously you need to click your button really fast, and you gotta have binds to the point where you can click your buttons really fast. But then again, you're gonna need to be able to be precise with your edits and just overall be consistent, and your speed will increase over time. So basically, if you're not comfortable with something in this video, just keep on practicing it. You'll eventually get it and you'll feel more comfortable with it, and then your edit speed will increase as you continue to practice it and practice it. But yeah, let's get right into the first tip. Alright, so for the first tip, I'm gonna cut right to the chase. Basically, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to listen to music, right? So you're like, Fake what are you saying, bro? Obviously I listen to music, but usually when people warm up, they listen to music, they freeblow, they do whatever, you know, but anyways, they do whatever they want, right? So you're listening to music and you're all like, alright, yeah, this is dope, this helps me play. But have you ever thought of trying to get your edit speed up by trying to sync every single edit to the beat? So you can obviously start with a slow song. So you can start with a slow song that's with a high or with a lower BPM, so that's beats per minute, right? So a slower song with slower words will help you. You could either sync it to the words or the beat, but especially the words, it's not gonna be a word where the lyrics going boom boom boom, just in a simple pattern what the beat would be. So there would be words that are fast sometimes, so you could have fast words in one period of time, and then another period of time you could have slow words just on the beat, you know? So the song's gonna speed up and it's gonna slow down, so try to edit on every single word, right? So it could be really fast, it could be a really fast rap song, it could be like this. Or it could be a really slow song and you could be boom, 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 boom. Or it could be slow, fast, slow, fast. But this really helps with certain edits, because not only are you doing different things every single edit, so you could either be, say you're adding a double edit, right? Just a floor and a cone, right? You could either be right here in editing and just get down those two, or you could be right here, really close, and you need to edit way faster. So you're not always gonna have space where you could just edit like that. Sometimes you could be like this, and you just can't touch the thing, right? So there's certain situations where you need to edit quicker than other situations. So this will help you out with your consistency with edits that you're not used to doing. So rushed edits, usually you'll mess up. You know, with rushed edits, sometimes you mess up your bind, or you mess up the buttons you press because you try to rush it, and say you're trying to do it as fast as possible. Obviously you're gonna mess up. So this will help with your consistency with edits that you don't usually do. So yeah, I'm gonna listen to a song.
And I keep my shawty right beside me. Ask me, that's true love, I could never need another side piece. Me and my gang on a long, long ride, cause we know life be a water slide. Step on the scene, they are running high, that's cause we all got the tiger.
Alright, so basically it slows down and speeds up. Obviously I wasn't 100% accurate, but you could tell that there's slow parts where it's boom, 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 and then there's parts where he speeds up and it's just that. So I just played Tiger by 637 Godwin. It's a really good song. But anyways, that's a main thing. Just getting down edits, it will help with your edit speed in general, because you're gonna speed up. You're accelerating on some parts, and then some parts you're slower. But you could also do this with different edits. You could do it with edits like this. So you could do it with floating, like this. But also you could do it you could set up an edit course. Honestly, you could do it on the edit course, to be honest. Honestly, you could even do it with tunneling. So you could slow down, stop, accelerate, stop, and just keep on doing edits, you know? Just stopping and accelerating will help out your edits a ton, and it will help you get used to your certain edits, you know? Because not everything is just gonna like match the picture of like what you practice every day, you know. But yeah, that's the first tip. Try listening to music and syncing up every single edit to the song, and yeah, it'll help you with your edits a lot. I've done it. I did it randomly, like I did on accident, but still, that helped out a ton. Alright, let's get on the next tip. Alright, I cannot stress this second tip enough. Literally, people are always like, in order to edit fast, you need to have fast sense, right? You don't need fast sense, but one thing you do need is you need precise movement. So if you're like really slow sense or anything, say you're on controller, right? You're on controller. If you have slow sense and you're doing this edit and going all the way back, all the way forward, that is so much slower than just going like this. Boom, boom. You see that? See how small this movement was? Started at this edge right here, ended at this edge right here. Started at this edge, ended at this edge. So then again, you could do this with like adding like triangles too. If you make your movements bigger like this, it's gonna be way slower because you're more loopy with your edits. Everything's gonna be more draggy. So if you could just cut to the chase, try and get as close to these three interior, like, I don't know what to describe them with, like the interior angles or whatever. If you hit these three interior edges as tight as possible, then your edits will be faster, right? So as you can see on that edit that I just did, I'm not loopy, I'm not going around like that. But even if you just go like this, right, and you just get used to it, right? And you could just mix it up, especially like other edits, right? Like this. Look at this, for example. See, I added the first one 2 and the second one 1, right? So I had the first one 2, right? So someone could easily go like this all the way around from one side to another. Alright, so if you go from one side to another, that's what will like mess up your speed, right? So basically, you don't need fast sense, but you're gonna need to be precise with the movement. So if you have slow sense and you just do these 2 edits right here, it'll be really easy. You see how fast I did that? Super fast. So it's really easy. Just try to make your movements more precise. Try to tighten up your movements. Try to do as little as possible. You know, like if you do big movements, everything's gonna be draggy. You see this? Like I can't even do it normally because I don't practice it like that. It's just so slow. You can just go like this. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the second one. It's the most useful thing in the world. Because I see a bunch of players. That just like don't know how to edit correctly, and it just pisses me off. It just makes me mad because they could obviously move their fingers fast. Like they could be good at like spam editing, but they could be really bad at like drag outs and stuff because they don't have precise movement, and it just messes them up in the long run. But yeah, let's get into the third and final tip. Alright, for the final tip, this is more for like if you want to master like a move. This isn't for like just increasing edit speed. But if you want to master a move, say you want to master like a manga classic, right? Not only are you doing one thing, editing this, but you also have to edit this, right? So the best thing to do is to put in parts, right? So first part, you're adding this. So you can just practice. Boom. Just a little edit. Just practice the first part, and then practice placing the stair right after, right? So once you get that down, you have that last edit, right? So that last edit will look like this. So like that, right? So say you learn a retake, like this. If you learn a retake, you gotta bunch it up, because if you do all the smaller parts and add them up, it's way easier than trying to do the big part as just one like overall motion, you know? This won't necessarily help edit speed, but help consistency with your edits. Just bunching it up, especially with like those edit retakes that you want to do. So say you're doing stuff like this, you know, it's just like a lot of editing, you know? Just bunch it up into every single edit. So boom. Practice that, and then you could bunch it up, put the pieces together, and then you'll finally get it. So if you want to be consistent with your edits, make sure to practice piece by piece, and you'll get it. And also add up all these things together. So shortness, like getting straight to the point when you're doing little edits, practice like micro movements and stuff, and then also overall edit speed in general for like with music, syncing that up, and then piece by piece. So if you put all those together, you'll be able to do any single thing in the game that's possible, because you just put it together, you know what you're doing, and just plan ahead. Make sure to work smarter and not harder, because if you just keep on doing the wrong thing, your muscle memory is just going to adapt to like the wrong movements, and you don't want that, right? So you want the right movements, and yeah. But yeah, with that being said, I know like this was very like quick, so if this gets 15,000 likes, then I'll make another one just like this with more tips, and I'll get some of the fastest editors to help me with some tips with this straight from them. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed. If this helped you, make sure to drop a like and subscribe with post notifications on. Yeah, hope you enjoyed. Peace out.